Someone said let's pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm loco.
Yes, my peoples. Back again, man. Should have came in a little bit earlier, about 5ish, 6. But I had some things to do, so I thought, you know what, I'll definitely update you. Like, oh shit, I forgot my phone though. Yeah, but cool. I'm gonna keep you up with the daily loop. You know my thing already. Everything Man United. I'm keeping you updated. Yeah. So I'm gonna get straight into it, but no delay. I'll go to the Mbuemo news that just broke not too long ago. The medical's booked now. Yeah, we were sitting there saying, is it gonna be done? Blah 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 blah. Bro, the medical's booked. I told you lot already. My Bedjan Sully, I'm saying Bedjan like I know him. Listen, my boy Sully, he's too certified. I told you lot about Sully. When he talks, you listen. Sully broke the news on the 25th. Yeah, what was that? Yesterday, about 1 o'clock, and said, yo, Mbuemo was done. We've got an agreement. He's waiting for a medical. You only go for a medical when the thing is done. You understand? And then look, just now, look at the time at the bottom. I've just literally just got it just before I came on stream. Ben Jacobs, the guy that broke the news about the bid, has said, yo, Mbuemo's medical is expected to take place next week. You only take a medical once a deal is done. I told you lot it was done. Just because Fabrizio hasn't come and said he's here we go yet, doesn't mean anything. I'm telling you. There's other reliable people as well. You get me? So, yeah, man. Trust me. What's this guy saying? Hold on. How can the medical be bought when Fab or Ornstein not said the bomber? Bro, because it's not all up to Fab. This is what I'm saying to you. You see me, because I do this every day now, yeah? I've realized there's other reliable people than them. So maybe it's not fully ironed out where it's like, I don't know, like all the add-ons are off and it's fully signed off and then it's gone to Fab. But what I've realized is there's a lot of different journalists that are reliable as well. But no one's going to have no time for them. Do you get it? So all certain people, like for you, you might only know Fab or Ornstein. That's what you listen to. But there's other people that as soon as they say it's done, but it might take time to get to Fab and that. And then by the time Fab and that say it, that's when everyone just goes, yeah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I told you that about my boy Sully. Soon as he said it was done yesterday, Man United have reached the agreement. That was it. He said that yesterday, medical, blah, blah, blah. And then Ben Jacobs, the guy that broke the bid, has just come out literally about 10 minutes ago, not even 20 minutes ago, 9:04, and said, yo, Brian Mbeumo's medical is expected to take place next week. Why are you going to take a medical? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what I was trying to tell him. But a lot of people don't understand it, and I hear it. But I told man all the time, I don't do clickbait. I always bring you the news and I tell you about the journalists, if they're reliable or not. Sully Talks is one of the most reliable Man United journalists there is. He's the most reliable. If he comes in, he just drops his bomb and then leaves. No one knows who he is. But obviously, Fabrizio might not be up to date as him. He might be, you know what I mean? So it is where it is anyway, innit? Like, we hear it, innit? But obviously, Fab and that will catch on soon. And Fab's already said it's close anyway, but obviously, he hasn't got it ironed out for him to turn around and go, here we go yet. But from time Sully's saying it's done, it's done. I'm telling you that. There's other reliable people you can get the news from. Just that's most, yeah, exactly. And that's the best thing as well. Listen, I want that as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I believe it's done, but of course I want to see a here we go Ornstein bomber as well. Do you get it? So it's not a thing. Don't worry about it. We are back. Ibrahim, of course, man. This has been done anyway. This is what I'm saying. It's just what's the next. And obviously, I've got some news for you about Gyokeres as well. So make sure you hang tight. But this Gyokeres thing is heating up. So I've got some news for you about Gyokeres. But for now, I'm just hitting you up with the Mbuemo news that just came out. That is the medical is next week. Because there was all this talk. Is he going to get his medical? He's waiting a medical. He's waiting for his medical. Now it's come out. The medical is next week. From Ben Jacobs, the same guy that broke the bid. He broke the second bid. And no one else broke it up. And everyone else basically said, yeah, he broke the bid. And now he's saying the medical's next week. So he knows what he's talking about. With next week, sounds right. Yeah, July, the new financial year. It could be that, exactly. It could be that we bought him and then we're going to make it official after the 1st of July. So it goes on the money for that year. Do you get it? Because a lot of PSR stuff this year. So we might not want it to go on the money for this year. We might want it to go on the money for next year. It is what it is. But like I said to you, when Sully talks, you got to listen. And he spoke, it was been done. I don't need to wait for Fab. Fab sometimes just taps in last minute. You just come, that post, tap in. You get it? But I know what you're saying though. Where will Diallo play now with Mbuemo? Right wing back. That's the only place I can see. He plays the best when he's at right wing back. When we've been playing him in a 10, he ain't really been having his best games, you know. All his best games has been right wing back, literally. So I think he should stay there. All his best games. Wing back, mate. Yeah. Ogre, I'm with you. 100%. That's where Diallo should play. Diallo is best at wing back. 100%. If you go look at all of these stats, all of his best moments have come when he played at wing back. Literally. So I think Amad has to stay at wing back, man. If we're playing him at wing back with Mbuemo and they're interchanging and they're doing loads, it'll be sick. It'll be dope still. I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch up to them. But it's just they're both small, innit? And they're both just nippy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Been seeing Ben Jacobs. Here we go. Yeah, Ben Jacobs already broke the news, bro. He broke the news about this. So I don't need no Fabrizio to tap in the end. He's going to tap in. Teddy, where you getting your news from? Bro, you know the thing about me? I bring you lot the news. That's the difference between me. I don't come here and talk and say, I bring everything to you lot's face. So you must be new here. Make sure you subscribe and you will see every day. I always bring the news. I show you who it's from. I'll tell you if they're reliable or not, etc. Sully Talks came out yesterday and said the news is done. The agreement's done. We've already signed Mbuemo. We've reached an agreement. All they're doing is ironing out the add-ons. If you don't know what add-ons are, it's basically like, if Mbuemo scores 20 goals, give us $1 million. If you lot finish in the top 4, give us another $1 million. Blah, blah, blah. That's what add-ons are. It's silly. But the actual fee of 60 million, whatever it is done. They've agreed. It's going to get signed. He's very reliable for United News. As soon as he said that, we knew it was done. And then just now, literally, look at the date and the time at the bottom. Ben Jacobs, the same guy that broke the news about the second bid, he came out and said, Man United have bidded 60 million package for Mbuemo. And then every single person came out and started saying it. Fabrizio, Ornstein, all of these guys, like the big guys, they came out after Ben Jacobs broke the bid. They were quoting him in it, saying, yeah, after Ben Jacobs, 60 million bid has gone in for Mbuemo. So he said that. And then now, just now, 20 minutes ago, he's just come out and said, Brian Mbuemo's Man United medical is expected to take place next week. Why is he going for a medical if it's not done? You only go for a medical. You're only subject to a medical after it's done. The agreement's done. And then the Brentford will say, all right, you can go for a medical. You can't go for a medical if it's not done. So I'm telling you it's done. But I get it, innit? You want to hear the here he goes and what. So we're going to hear, etc. Brian Mbeumo is having a medical today. No. Look at the report. It says next week he's getting it. He's expected to have it next week. And they've just said that just now, about 20 minutes ago. So remember, we've been hearing since the last of yesterday, the medical, he's going to have a medical soon, blah, blah, blah. Now it's been said next week he's having it. So it's got to be done. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Say Gyokeres went to Arsenal. Who is your alternative? I would say I want Osimhen, but I think it's unlikely, man. I'll be real. He wants too much money, man. I think any of the Victors, Victor Gyokeres, Victor Osimhen, that's my top. But I want Osimhen because he's an aerial, he's a problem as well. So he's got the full package. Headers, left foot, right foot. He's scoring everywhere. And he's bullying everyone. Do you know what I mean? So I would want Osimhen, but it don't seem likely. Unless we move on some of these players, the Freedom Fighter, Rashi, and their wages go, and then we turn around and go, you know what? We're gonna give Osimhen all of this money, then it is what it is. So yeah, that's my thing. Who would you want? Hamza? If we can't get Gyokeres, who would you want? But I'm gonna show you a link about Gyokeres, you know. I'm gonna try and make it make sense, and we can see if we can do something with it, if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Will Martinez be back for pre-season, you think? Because he's an absolute baller. I don't think he's going to be back, Teddy. I think he's still injured. He had a proper one. I ain't heard nothing about him being back soon. But remember, my man stepped in it. What's his name? Heaven stepped in that position. Euro can play there, Mazarawi. So we're kind of stacked there, but I know what you're saying. Martinez has got something with him where his ball playing skills are dope. So I get it. Big up Mitch. Love game on, man. Appreciate it, bro. Man's sources are on the screen. No questions needed. Yeah, come on, man. Love for that, bro. That's replying. Let me show you who he's replying to. Because some people just come in the chat, they won't understand. So he said, where did he say this again? He said, where are you getting your news from? So obviously Game has just come out and just said, yo, my man's sources are always on the screen. No questions needed. So for the you that I'm new here, every day I bring you the Man United news 2 or 3 times a day. I'll tell you what's going on, but I don't have sources. I'm not plugged in myself with no Man United news. I don't know nothing. I just know all the journalists that say what. I bring you the news and I tell you if they're credible or not. That's all I do. So you will see all the news, who it's from, and then it's up to you if you want to believe it or not. You might see someone and be like, that guy's not believable, and then you just think, all right, no problem. But I'm always going to tell you. I'm never going to bring something here that is blatantly clickbait or something, and it's a blatant lie, and just try and lie to everyone. Look, we're going to sign Mbappe. I don't do that. I bring the people here and I say, listen, this guy's this. He got this right. He got this wrong, blah, blah, blah. That's how I am. Sully Talks is very reliable for Man United news. I know that for a fact, and I'm vouching for him. And he said yesterday that we've reached an agreement. It's done. Look how much views he got on that thing. Look how much views at the bottom of Sully Talks, 624K. That's how much views and interaction he got on that post, because that's how reliable he is, that everyone understands. When he talks, you listen. So, yeah, it is where it is. I know we want the here we go and the David Ornstein to just fully confirm it, because some people don't understand it, journalist thing, etc. But I get it. It's all good. But it will all come to play soon where you'll get your here we goes and everything. But yeah, Ben Jacobs anyway, the same guy that broke the whole bid, he came out and said, we have bidded £60 million for Brian Mbeumo, is the same guy that's just come here 20 minutes ago and said, Brian Mbeumo's Man United medical is expected to take place next week. So you believe what you want to believe. Do you think he's lying? He wasn't lying when he broke the bid. However, he knew about the bid, he knows about the medical now. So, and he's been very reliable this transfer window, to be honest. So, Manchester United love, man. Every time you always come in here, like and subscribe. I appreciate you still. Mitch bringing you all the United news daily. Come on, man. No days off. Man United love every single day, Always coming in. Yo, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We're doing this for you lot every day. Come on, man. Let's keep going. Santiago Jimenez from AC Milan would be a good Victor Gyokeres alternative. He went there last season, though, innit? I know that Nottingham Forest wanted him. They bidded for him and then they got rejected or something. So I ain't really seen too much of him, And for AC Milan, who's been making noise over there? All I hear about is Leao, Reinders that just left, Magnan's meant to be leaving, Theo Hernandez, his name is, whatever his name is. He's meant to be leaving and going Saudi. So everyone's leaving over there. It's gone mad. What's going on with AC Milan? They didn't make Europe as well. They never made Europa. So I don't know what's going on. Fabrizio and David being stingy with the bombs. Yeah, I think they want it fully ironed out. I think that's what they want. I think that's what they got with Brentford. Like, they don't want to come and say something and it's not fully, do you get it? Like, look at Norgaard yesterday with Arsenal. That's fully ironed out. They've agreed that it's done. So they can come out and say it. I think with this one, it's like, it's not fully the icing on the cake for them, for their sources to know. But for our sources, we know the agreement's already been done on the fee, so it's done. Do you understand? That's all we need to know. If we sign Gyokeres, I'll be disappointed because we haven't maintained our eliteness, regardless of our form. Gyokeres chose who he wanted. I'm not asked with him, run me someone different. That's it. I hear you. See, when people say that, I hear it. But what I say to that is, it's like, bruv, we finished 15th. Like, even the players that we're getting, the Cunhas and the Mbuemos, we shouldn't even be in. If they went to any other club, they'll be getting bigged up, that club. You lot have had a sick signing. Because we're linked, because we've got these players, people try to dim it down. Oh, Man United are paying them 250k. Oh, it's not going to work. You know how it goes. It's Man United, isn't it? But I hear what you're saying, innit? He prefers Arsenal, and Arsenal's close to home, so it hurts a little bit. It's a bit, you get it. But this is football, man. This is football, and his agent's just an idiot for coming out here. And I've got the paperwork anyway. When Fabrizio came out earlier and basically said, listen, he just prefers Arsenal because of Champions League, whatever, but he hasn't rejected Man United. So Fabrizio's backtracking and putting that out there. So I don't know what's going on, man. It's mad, but it's like he wants us now. And this is the reports that's coming. I'm about to show you the Gyokeres report. I'm going to go through a few more of these comments, and I'm going to get into Gyokeres. So don't worry. You stay there. Don't go anywhere. If we don't get Gyokeres, I want Mateta. Mateta, apparently he's like 60 million. He's about to sign a new contract, and he loves it at Palace, apparently. He's so happy. So we ain't really been linked with him. If you pre it, it's more the fans saying, let's go get Mateta, but we haven't really been linked with him. Because apparently his price ain't what his price is, or what people are saying it is. Victor Osimhen, new links. Where is it? Where is it? I ain't seen no links. I've heard, I always see like things said about him, but they always go back to his wage. And he turned down Saudi. So I don't know what this guy wants, bro. I swear to you. 60 people in here. Smash the like, subscribe as well. There's 80 people in here. Smash the like, subscribe as well. We're here every day, man. Giving you the news, the Man United news. Yeah, so make sure you hit up the likes, man. I'm going to get into Gyokeres now so you lot can see what's going on with him as well. I'll read this last one. I'll probably say Marcus Thuram from Inter. I'm not going to lie. I don't think he's going to leave. Marcus Thuram, Martinez, and they were trying to get Højlund, but they ended up, I think they're close to getting some next geezer. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know why they want 3 strikers. But let's get into Gyokeres quickly. Let me let you lot know what's going on there before some people think I'm just clickbaiting the title. This is what's come out about Gyokeres now. And this is from a sporting page as well, you know. And they're saying, listen, Gyokeres reopens the door to Amorim. With Arsenal favouring Sesko, the Swede could opt for Man United because he's already said he wants to go to England. He wants to go to the Premier League, yeah? Obviously, that's come out today. Look, that's at 8 o'clock today. This was yesterday. Victor Gyokeres has told Man United that he wants to join this summer despite interest from someone else. So that was yesterday. Because me, I like to add things up to see if there's smoke without fire. And then obviously that's come out from Samuel Lockhurst that this is the 2 players we're looking at. We already kind of know it. Ekitike was strongly in for him. Gyokeres, we're waiting for Arsenal. But it's coming out that he's opened the door for us. He's opened the door for Amorim now. He's saying he wants to join. This is 2 different sources. I don't know how true they are. That Abolat is kind of true because Fabrizio has quoted it before. Fabrizio has quoted that Abolat. So I don't know if sometimes they lie, sometimes they say the truth, or they're just truthful fully. But Fabrizio has quoted that Abolat. So I don't know. But Team Talk said this yesterday. He's opened the door for us. Sporting said this today, Abolat, sorry. And then let me go back to another thing, because basically with Arsenal favouring Sesko, remember that line there, you know? With Arsenal favouring Sesko, this has come out today. Forget this the first article. That's what I just showed you. Fabrizio said earlier, he never rejected Manchester United, but he told Man United that his priority would be Arsenal. So let's follow that situation. Yeah, that's what he said. So Fabrizio's coming out and letting us know, yo, he never rejected us, you know. And then Sammy Mokbel said today, and this is on AFC stuff. So you see how we got the United stand and they quote our news and United exclusive. They've got AFC stuff and they quote Arsenal's news. So Sammy Mokbel's talking and he's saying, if everything went according to plan and Arsenal are to get the striker they wanted, it would be Benjamin Sesko. I genuinely believe up till today, there isn't a clear favourite, but if you were to take a vote from the people that matter inside Arsenal, there will be more universal backing for a move for Sesko than for Gyokeres. That's what Sammy Mokbel said today. Look at that. That's Sammy Mokbel. He's reliable, by the way. Sammy Mokbel. He's reliable. But he said that today. This has come out today, literally from a bowl app, saying, yo, with Arsenal favouring Sesko, Gyokeres has opened the door for Amorim. Cool. We go back to Izan Khan. Izan Khan is another one that the Arsenal fans rely on, because they've quoted him a few times now. AFC stuff, like I told you, that's their aggregate page. How we got our United stand, that's their page. They said this. The Mail Sport understands that Mikel Arteta wants a striker in before their pre-season. They go in Singapore and Hong Kong. They fly out on July the 19th. Sesko and Gyokeres are both strongly linked, but it's understood that Sesko is the priority. And obviously it came out that Liverpool made contact. This is all yesterday stuff. Liverpool made contact with Liverpool. Liverpool made contact with Gyokeres, blah, blah, blah. But obviously that got shut down today. As you'll see here, that got shut down here. On the bottom, TNT understands that Liverpool have no interest in signing Gyokeres. So that came out. But is there smoke without fire? I don't know. So it could be something might be in the pipeline that we don't know about, but it just keeps coming out. And when you think about it, in the last couple of weeks, it's all been Arsenal. Arsenal about to make a bid. He wants to go Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. It's coming out now every day. Why is he like, it's just mad. I don't understand. It's just come out of nowhere. So Victor Gyokeres has told Man United that he wants to join them this summer, despite interest from elsewhere. That came out earlier on, literally yesterday. That came out yesterday. And then today, literally about 8 o'clock, it's saying that Gyokeres reopened the door to Amra. And this is a sporting page. So this is a sporting aggregate page. How we got our United stand, etc. This is their page. And it's saying, and that's a Portuguese outlet. And I've seen it before. So I don't know. With Arsenal favouring Sesko, the Swedes could opt for Man United. So it seems like they might be reunited, man. It could be happening. There could be things in the pipeline still. So this is what's going on with that. Let me see you want to go on with some of these. So yeah. Physical good in the air and can run in behind. That's Marcus Thuram, yeah? Where did Mbuemo get the hair from? He saying the edit's mad. Mitch, I think Moise Keane will be scouted if he does not get signed before their game at OT. See someone like that, Keane and all these guys, I think that's just loans, you know. I don't think we're going to go and spend big for them to be the striker. I think last result will make someone like that alone. Gonzalo Ramos, Moise Keane, Kolo Muani. I've seen them links, but I don't think we'll go and spend our money and say, yeah, we want you to be the number 9. No way. I think we'll just make them, that's a quick loan, 1 year, and then see you later. Literally, I don't think it's going to be anything more. Do we need any centre-backs at Man United? I think they'll probably go for a top centre-back next year. I think Harry Maguire is saving them from doing that, and Heaven coming in. So Heaven's coming, and Harry Maguire is going to stay for 1 more year. He's saving them right now. So right now we can focus on other positions, and then next summer, I'm sure we'll go for a centre-back. I think that's the situation. Moise Keane, terrible player. He didn't play for Everton. That was ages ago, though, innit? It's like Gyokeres. He was at Coventry, innit? And then he went to Sport, and then he blew up. Obviously, Moise Keane, he was at Everton. He moved to Florentina, he plays for, right? And then he's having a little, I don't know. I don't even know what he's keeping up with over there. But I can't see him being our top number 9 of what we've been looking for. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I doubt it still. How are we going to develop Chido? We're going to develop him, but it's not time for him yet, is it? Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's time. Like, for him to go straight into a number 9. He's had a few games, and you get what I'm saying? Let's all be real. He done good against Hong Kong, but is he ready? Maybe he needs a little loan, maybe to a championship club. It'll be nice to see him play for one of them clubs like Burnley or something that just came in. Do you get it? Or maybe go to the championship, see what he can do, but he's not ready. And we can't keep putting pressure on people like that. How old is Chido? 17, 18? Like, come on, man. I don't think he's ready like that. And look at what we're dealing with anyway. Like, we've had a season where we can't score goals. We can't rely on Chido. With Hoyland's older than him, and he can't even make it happen with the pressure. Remember, the shirt is heavy, you know. The Man United shirt is so heavy. So we need to put them in slowly, man. Amrin always says it. He says, yeah, it's good, but let's take time with him. He says it a lot about Amad. I'm still saying we can tear Leon apart. They've got good attackers, midfielders, defenders. We'll witness them first on. Yeah. That Algerian guy, I can't say his name. Mitsuwaz I can't say his name. I wish I could. He's cold. That Mitsuwaz D, I can't even say it. That Fofana's goal is good. Remember, he came on and changed the game. He got the penalty, and then he assisted Shirky. He's cold. But I don't think we play with wingers. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. That's the name there. I can't say that. Mikortsti. I can't say it, bro. You could pay me to say that. I still won't be able to say it. But yeah, like, he's cold. I think he's good. And I think Fofana's good. But Fofana's a winger. We don't play with wingers. Unless we're going to get him and put him wing back, I can't see it happening, man. We can send him to Celtics or Lausanne. Kona, yeah, exactly. Lausanne, for the people that don't know, that's Sir Jim's other club. So Ineos, they got Nice and Lausanne. That's their 2 clubs at the moment. There's 100 people in there, man. People hit the like, man. Subscribe, man. You understand? We're doing this every day, giving you like the Man United news every single day. Yeah, consistent. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to run through it for those that just come in about Mbuemo. Ben Jacobs has just come out. He's the same guy that broke the bid last week and said, listen, we've made a bid, 60 million bid for Mbeumo. He broke the news. No Ornstein, no Fabrizio's, Ben Jacobs. And he's just come out and said, listen, Man United, the medical is expected to take place next week. And Sully, who is very reliable, he came out and basically said it was agreed from yesterday. It's already been agreed. We're waiting to finalize the medical, etc. But it's just been, yeah. I don't know about the here he goes. I don't rely on the here we go guy. When he comes out and talks, I talk, but I look at everyone. I got time for everyone. That's the difference. But the lap over Gyokeres, but when he plays, I think that's because of money, you know. I think we prioritize the lap because he's done it in the Prem. Like he's been a little beast and he scored goals for Ipswich in the Prem. And it was 30 million. You got to remember as well, we could buy 2. Remember, we can buy 2 players. So we looked at it, get Cunha, get the lap. That's 2 players wrapped, do some sales, and then maybe go for Mbuemo, etc. So striker would have been done, Cunha would have been done, and then boom. But then the lap rejected us. So now we've switched the whole thing. You know what? We'll get Mbuemo, do some sales maybe, and then we'll get Gyokeres. So that's the situation. But I think the lap, yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Is the lap going to bang for Chelsea? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think the lap's all right, though. And he runs with the ball well as well. Looking forward to the new season. Yeah, me too, man. We just need to get a striker. I need to see the striker that we get. It cannot be Rasmus Højlund. As long as we ain't got Rasmus Højlund on the 17th of August and we haven't got Onana, I'm excited. Even if we get a striker like Gyokeres or Osimhen, I'm still going to be, Onana in the back. That's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still, anything can happen. You know, with him, you could put a corner in and he just punches someone or something. It's crazy, bro. Got to be in England, Championship, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, if you go to Lausanne and that, it's somewhere, but it'll be better if it's in England. If he went Championship, because it's as physical as the Premier, it'll get him used to it. And they rate him anyway, so they're not going to sell him. What are the news on Mbeumo? The news on Mbeumo is right here. Literally, that a medical's taking place next week. That's the news for him, basically. It's been agreed already. Yeah, we ain't got the here we goes yet. But listen, I'm telling you about this Sully guy. I told you lot yesterday already. When he speaks, you listen. He told us it's done. The agreement's done, so it's done. And I'm standing on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, obviously, we just got to wait for the medical, which is going to be next week. But Ben Jacobs, the same geezer that's just said, we've got a medical next week. He's the one that broke the whole news. He's the one that came out first and said, listen, we've made a 60 million bid for Mbeumo. So now he's saying there's a medical next week. You only do a medical once it's done. Christian Norgaard just signed for Arsenal. He's doing a medical one of these days. You only do a medical when it's done. He's doing a medical next week. Take it for what you want. You know what I mean? Teddy, I'd say Ipswich will be perfect with the lap gone. He'll be developing faster than normal. Yeah. What were you talking about? Obi Cheeto, yeah? Yeah, he needs to go somewhere, man, and develop properly, man. You could tell he's a good striker, though. Højlund needs to go abroad. I don't want to see no Rashford, Sancho loans where your club don't really care if you go back. Aston Villa fans didn't really care. Sancho, it was like, we'll keep him for 25, but no one cried. We need an Anthony type of loan. You see what happened with Anthony? He left there. They want him back. The whole city's on fire. Where is it? Like, they love him. He wants to go back. He's taking a pay cut. That's the loans that we need. We can't be taking no loans in the Prem and it's just going to be meaty. Like, no way. I love this week news, Man United all the time. I love this week news. Man United all the time. Yeah, there's news on Man United every day, innit? But not everything is true. That's the thing about United. So we just try and sum up which is which. So I'll always come in and tell you, like, listen, I think he's reliable, he's not, because not everything's true. But these two on the page right now, solidified. Ben Jacobs, certified. He's been certified this whole transfer window. Sully, certified. So, yeah. But obviously, we're going to wait for the, here we go. This is up to Tolisso. He played all right, and he got the red card, didn't he? He played all right. But is he not like 30 or something? I don't think they'll go for him because of that age. But he's not too bad still. I would take him, definitely. We need midfielders as well. Let me get into, who's this one? Freedom Fighter. Let me get into what happened with the Freedom Fighter earlier for you lot, so you lot understand what's going on there. So the Freedom Fighter, we had him very close. It come out so much reports, 4 different reports, you know, all in Italy. Marco Giordani, Jadon Sancho was very close to accepting the offer from Juventus. Man United have confirmed that approve of 25 million. Remember, everyone knows we just want 25 million. We basically got a release clause for him. Just give us our 25 million, you're good. Marik 92, he's a Juventus journalist. He's come out and said the same thing. Juventus are close to signing Jadon Sancho. The bonuses, they're negotiating the 25 million. It's all sounding good. Another source has come out and basically said, yeah, they're meant to meet his agents. And then another source on Sky Sports, Italy, has come out and said, Napoli have given up. They're done with it. They don't even want that to do with it no more because they think he's going to sign for Juventus. This is how close it was looking for Jadon Sancho. So I'm sitting there earlier on, a lot of people might have been in that stream, and we're like, yeah, man, this guy's finally going to go. He's going to get his freedom. The freedom fighters won. He's free. And then, bam, Fabrizio Romano just come out with a mad one. This is what I'm saying. And just said Juventus and Napoli cannot reach an agreement on Sancho's wages. Both clubs have no problem paying 25 million to Man United, but the wages are a problem. United want a full sell, but interested clubs want a loan. So part of his salary is covered. So now it's gone mad where his wages, he doesn't want to drop it so bad, we're just stuck with him now. See what I'm saying? And he killed man's whole spirit earlier. We're like, oh my God, we're so close to getting rid of this guy. And then he just went, nah, I want my money. This is what I say about my man. Where's the aspirations? World Cup is next year. Go to Napoli, bro. Just cut your wage. It's a winning team. They've already won the league. McTominay's there. De Bruyne, Lukaku. Like, go do your thing. But he's saying he wants his money. He's linked with Fenerbahce. Every day there's a new club. Fenerbahce was yesterday. It was Napoli 2 days before. Now it's Juventus. But he's linked with Fenerbahce. Apparently he spoke to Jose Mourinho on the phone. But I don't know if he's going to go Turkey. I can't remember the last geezer that went to Turkey in his prime. Everyone goes there like later in their career or something. So I don't know. But they're not paying. They're saying the 25 million's calm. We're cool with paying you the 25 million United, but this geezer has to drop his wage. He's on 300k or something like that. We're not paying him. You get what I'm saying? So it's gone mad, man. Freedom fight. I don't want no freedom. You don't want to free the wage. What happened? I thought a here we go was today. I never said a here we go today, bro. I've never said that. I don't even rate my man like that. I never said a here we go. Hello, brother. How far Sancho to Juventus? I'm literally just talking about it. And I'm going to leave this on. I was going to go back, but I might as well leave this on because this is how it ends. But basically, it came out earlier on. You can see by all these reports. Look at the date at the bottom. It's all today. Jadon Sancho to Juventus is close. Napoli have given up. And then whilst I was on stream talking about it, everyone's talking, engaging. Bam. He just basically, Fabrizio come out and said they're not going to take him on because of his wages. His wages are too high. The 25 million to Man United, what we want is 25 million for him. Now they're asking for loans so that we can share his wage. Because he probably wants 300k or let's just say 250. They can't afford that. Because remember, Napoli is paying De Bruyne as well, you know. What are they paying De Bruyne? They got De Bruyne there, Lukaku. You know, they're trying to sign Darwin Núñez. Come on, man. It's a lot of money there. So they're not going to pay him a madness as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a mad one. But I can't see us loaning him because his contract finishes next season. If we loan him, he's just going to walk free next season. So we need to get some money now. Or just, what's the point? We might as well just let him go free. Simple as that. So I can't see us loaning him. It's not going to make no sense. Rashford might get loaned, but I can't see us loaning him. Brian Mbuemo is expected to join pre-season training beginning of July the 7th. Both him and Cunha will have a pre-season tour with the club. Where does that come from? Not gonna lie, Rash cooked Mendes when they played PSG. Yeah, he did. Where did that come from, Gamer? Who said this one here? Who said that one there? I wonder how Maino is going to get game time next season with Bruno in his position. He never gets injured or subbed. But you got to remember who's going to be next to Bruno. And you got to remember, Teddy, you got to remember, December we got AFCON. Mbuemo is going to be gone. Mbeumo. Amad's going to be gone. Onana and Mazraoui. But the main two you're talking about is Amad and Mbeumo are going to be gone. So Mason Mount, Mainu, they're going to get time. They're going to get game time. And they've got to step up for it. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So they're going to get game time. And Maino, I heard he's working on himself to like be more athletic and physical, etc. He looks kind of stocky still, if you look at his pictures. So he's working on himself still. He might be that guy. He might be that six we're thinking about. We're all sitting there saying we want a midfielder. Maino might turn out to be it. Who knows? He might just come out on a mad team next season. You know, different seasons, people move mad. So you just don't know. Real better sold Cardozo and Jesus yesterday and today. So Anthony should be done soon. Yeah, exactly. That's what they was waiting for, some cash. So that's what I'm saying. They was waiting for some cash. They've got the cash now. Anthony wants it to happen, so it should happen. Sancho's a crybaby. Yeah, bruv, he just needs to go, man. This is the goalkeepers that came out today. This all came out earlier on today about goalkeepers, for those wondering, because I know we need a Nana to go, but this is the situation. We're really linked with Diogo Costa, heavily. Like, it's come out, Man United's priorities, after Cunha, and then Mbuemo is a striker, but if sales are positive, they will look to upgrade on a Nana. Diego Costa is rated highly, and he was rated before Amrin even come. Porto want 50 million euros guaranteed plus add-ons for Diego Costa. Ruben wants him, and they had talks in January. Remember, they're both Portuguese. They got the link there. We're linked with this keeper here. He's meant to be only 5 million. He plays for, what's the team called? Botafogo. I think it's a Brazilian team or something. His name's John Victor. I've never seen him nothing, but he's 5 million. I'm sure he's probably a replacement for Bayern when he ends up going. So, and it was basically just saying that Andre Onana had fewer errors leading to shots 4 than Emi Martinez 6. Because a lot of people are gassing up Emi Martinez. I think Emi Martinez is better than Onana, 100%. But he makes a lot of mistakes as well. And that's what we got to be checking out and knowing. Because apparently he's going for 40 million. They want 40 million for him. And then they're going to go and buy Chevalier, who is a way better keeper than every single person on this page right now. So yeah, just to let you lot know, because remember something, Andre Onana, he plays for Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in England. So anything we do is going to be on everything. Talk Sport, Sky Sports, BBC, everyone's Twitter, troll pages, everything. Andre Onana's made more mistakes than him, but you wouldn't have even knew that. I've probably seen Martinez make one mistake that I've actually seen. So there's some of them he's made, and I wouldn't even know about it because it doesn't get blown up like that. No one talks about it. So that's just the situation. Martinez, I asked him for 60 million, 40 million. But Onana, what we're saying with Onana basically is, if someone comes for him, we'll let him go. But no one ain't coming for him. So what they don't want to do is upset him, and then he starts dropping because he's a big character in the dressing room. You see him, he'll be on the goal line. And he will run to the free kicks and that. Yeah, you can see his personality is crazy. He always wants to be involved with everything. So I don't think they want to upset him and then upset the dressing room. So it's like, all right, if something comes in, we'll get rid of him. But for now, let's not say nothing to him. Let's just it's all good basically. But who wants Onana? That's the question. Apparently Saudi was interested. Saudi ain't come back in. Do you understand? Casemiro, nothing as well. But Ronaldo, I know you lot have seen Ronaldo's new contract. He's got so much clauses in it where he can talk about the transfers and that. He's got a say in the transfers, Ronaldo. It's crazy. Madness. Any news about a striker for Man United? For those that missed it, this is the news about a striker. Gyokeres is come out today about 8 o'clock. Yeah, come out at 8 o'clock basically. That Gyokeres reopens the door to Amarin, with Arsenal favouring Sesko, yeah? And this is from the Sporting aggregate page. So it's just said that yesterday it said that Victor Gyokeres has told Man United that he wants to join them this summer. I don't know who Team Talk is. I don't know if that's reliable or not. But let's just add it all up and let's see if it makes sense. Obviously, Samuel Locker said that Gyokeres and Ekitike are both of who we're considering. So let's read the first one again. Gyokeres has reopened the door to Amorim with Arsenal favouring Sesko, yeah? That's what it first came out to be. And then Sammy Mokbel, go to the last article where it says Sammy Mokbel and it says AFC stuff. If everything went according to plan and Arsenal are to get a striker they wanted, it would be Benjamin Sesko. Because remember, in this whole thing, Gyokeres has said he prefers Arsenal. But if he doesn't go to Arsenal, it's only us. Literally. He wants to come to the Premier League. He's ready, he says. So, Sammy Mokbel, who is reliable, he's basically said, if everything went according to plan, Arsenal got the striker that they wanted, it will be Benjamin Sesko. I genuinely believe, until today, there isn't a clear favourite, but if they were to take a vote from the people inside Arsenal, there will be more universal backing a move for Sesko than Gyokeres. That's Sammy Mokbel saying that, yeah? Cool. The day before that, let's go back to AFC stuff again. And they've quoted the next guy is Zan Khan, and he's always on there. So he must be reliable for them. I don't know him. I can't vouch for him. But there is someone for Arsenal. This is what he says. He basically says, Mikel Arteta wants a striker before their pre-season. They're going to Singapore and Hong Kong. They fly out on July the 19th. Both Sesko and Gyokeres have both been linked, but it's understood. Look at the last line. But it's understood that the priority is Sesko. I don't know. So this is what I'm saying. It said about Liverpool being involved, but that got cleaned up. That got cleared up here as well. Basically said that Liverpool stuff is not true. If you look at the bottom one, United stand, it said the Liverpool stuff is not true. But look at everything I just showed you. That's two different sources on the Arsenal page saying Sesko's the main guy, basically. And then yesterday, this one here, the first one, let me just go to the other one that you can see both of them. The middle one, yesterday, is saying Victor Gyokeres has told Man United that he wants to join them this summer. That's from Team Talk. I don't know who they are. And then you've got Sporting's actual aggregate page. So how we've got United stand and all of that, they've got the Sporting page. And that says today at 8 o'clock, Gyokeres reopened the door to Amorim with Arsenal favouring Sesko. So it's come out from 3 different journalists or whoever you want to call them that they favour Sesko. Take it for what you want to take it. I don't know what's going to happen. I want us to sign Gyokeres, but I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? All I do is bring you the facts. You make up your mind what you think about it. Okay, it's one of them, some verified ones on Twitter. Is the Mbuemo deal. I'll go straight back to that. Mbuemo is basically just, he's going to have a medical next week. It's been sealed. We just ain't got a here we go yet because maybe it's add-ons are not proper done or whatever, but Sally's told us we've reached an agreement. Sully is reliable. I'm telling you that now. If you like Man United fans in this chat, this Sully geezer is the most reliable person for Man United news. I'm telling you. He doesn't tweet every day. He comes out once a week or twice. Gone. What you don't see with David Ornstein is what Sully does with Man United only. He'll come and tell us we've signed a new gem, Aiden Heaven, and walk off. And then 2 weeks later, he'll come out, we've signed him. We've signed this guy. Walk off. He's not on this joke thing. So it is what it is. He said we've reached an agreement from yesterday. I've been saying that it's done from yesterday. But yeah, Ben Jacobs, the one that broke the news, has just said we're going to have a medical next year. So that's the situation with Mbuemo. Hi, I'm new here from Kenya. Love. Appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe, man. Diego Costa 40 million if that's true. That's what I'm saying. If we're spending 40 million on Martinez, we might as well spend it on him. I'd rather spend it on him. Even though, let me go back to that, Kevin. Even though my game, the only game I watched Diego Costa, let me bring up Diego Costa on the screen as well. The only game I watched Diego Costa was when we played them in the Europa and he had a shit show. He threw the ball in the net twice. Rashford had the silliest shots ever and he just threw it in the net. What Onana does is what he done that one game. So I got PTSD from him. But he's meant to be a good keeper. That's just one game. I don't know how he moves apart from that. So I don't know. But I'll take him over Onana all day. I heard Liverpool are in for Gyokeres now. Is that true? I just showed a document about that, you know. It came out earlier on today. Look at the bottom document. So you see the middle. Look in the middle, but the bottom one, it says TNT understands that Liverpool have no interest in signing Gyokeres, despite reports coming out from Portugal, etc. So TNT Sport is saying that it's gas. No one else reliable has even said it, that it's meant to come out. It was just that one source. So I don't know if they're really in for Gyokeres or it was just, do you know what I mean? More news came out earlier as well about Zaire Emery. Yeah, Warren Zaire Emery. Obviously, he plays for PSG. He's young. He can't get in that midfield. That midfield is probably the best in Europe. So apparently, we've asked for information, but PSG have set a very high price and won't budget easily, making any deal challenging for now. That's from Team Talk as well. That same Team Talk, that's from them as well. And Rudy Galetti is part of it. So Rudy Galetti, and he spoke about the Jashari thing. He said that we remain keen on Jashari. So he might be reliable. I don't know, because we are in for this Jashari guy. We've definitely had some conversations, because Fabrizio said it as well, that yeah, and Plettenberg, but we're not close on this guy. AC Milan is winning the race. They've already done a bid, and yeah, we're not even ready to buy a midfielder. We haven't got the money yet to buy. We got to make some sales. So obviously, and you got to remember as well, this Jashari kid, he will mostly play at AC Milan. He's meant to be good. They've just sold Reinders to City, remember, AC Milan. So there's a space there. He could probably go there and start. If he comes to Man United, he's coming off the bench. He's not ready yet. So he probably wants to go now. And obviously, I just stated earlier as well that after the deal with Cunha and Mbuemo, United will be in the market to try and sign a striker, wing-back, midfielder, goalkeeper. I don't think that's the order that it's going to go in. If it's up to me, I would say striker, goalkeeper, midfielder, and then wing-back. I think wing-back, we got doku, and you got the Amaz, you can come on there on the left. Maybe Mazarawi can go on the left as well. Diallo can play on the left as well. And then on the right side, when Amad goes to, what's that place called, AFCON, Diallo can come on the right. Or Mazarawi. So I think wing-back's not the worst. But striker is 100%. And then goalkeeper. I would rather score more goals than... So I would rather a striker than a goalkeeper. I know Onana's crazy and all of that, but there was too much games last season that was so narrow and we just couldn't score. And then it finished as a draw, or we lost 1-0. And I can start naming some. Arsenal at home, look how much shots we had, look how much chances. We couldn't score no goals. If we had a proper striker, it might have been different. Wolves, we battered them the whole game. They scored 1 free kick. Done. What else happened? What other game? Liverpool away. Hoyland. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Mad. There were so much games, man. City at home. Garnacho. I don't want to talk about it, mate. It's crazy. PTSD, man. It's hurting my head. It's mad. Liverpool don't want Gyokeres. They strictly want Isaac. Yeah, they want Isaac or they want Ekatike. And they call him Ekatike baby Isaac. They're moving cheeky right now. The way they're talking, their fans are gassed. Yeah? We'll get Isaac and baby Isaac. That's how they're talking. Sesko always, yeah. This is what I'm talking about with Fabrizio. He just loves tweeting. That he tweeted, Sesko has even followed Arsenal. What does that mean, bro? You're a big journalist and you're tweeting us that. That doesn't even mean nothing. So yeah, I don't know what, this is what I'm saying. You lot got to make it for what you make it for, man. But 3 journalists have come out and said Sesko is the most favoured for Arsenal. And obviously, if they go for Sesko, we're going for Gyokeres. I know it's a mad place to be. It's a shit place to be where, and we're Man United. We're always like top dog. Now it's like we've got to wait and see what they're up to and what happens with them. And then it's like with a side thing. We just got to wait and see, they're going to take her serious. Like, it's a mad one. But it is where it is, man. We finished 15th. We can't complain, innit? What can we do, man? Really and truly, we should be in for some meaty players. We shouldn't be in to Mbuemos and Cunhas and that. It shouldn't even be that. I just wish we can secure top 9 now and how we're getting into that. 1 game a week. 1 game a week, Kenneth. Trust me, man. It's going to be... I reckon we're going to turn Old Trafford into a fortress. People ain't going to want to come Old Trafford. Everyone's going Europe. Remember, our last couple of seasons, we're playing Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday. We're getting tired, bro. We ain't got the depth. Now to have one game a week, we're ready for everyone, bruv. Nah, man, I reckon it's going to be mad. People are going to be saying, I'm going OT on the weekend, long day. They're fresh, they're ready. We just need a striker and we just need a goalkeeper. Man United always comes in. My dog, you know, I swear to you. Like and subscribe. That's all Man United says, like, every time. Met's bringing you all the real United news daily. Come on, man. That's all I do, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, the whole jazz. We're always here for you, lot, man. Every day. I'd asked PSG for a loan for Emery, straight 6 months to a potential year. But I don't think we'll play him. I don't think he's a DM. Remember, we've got Bruno, who's meant to be the 8 in it, where he's going to dictate the play and get the ball to Cunha and Mbuemo, Amad, whoever's on the wings. Emery's like a baller. He's not a DM. So I don't think we'll get him. I think this is just chat. They're just saying it like we've asked for conditions. He's going to be expensive, bro. That's like them asking for Kobe Mainoo or someone going to Arsenal and asking about one area or something. Like, it's not going to happen. Gyokeres wants Man United. They should make this work, please. That's what it's seeming like, man. It's seeming like he does, but I don't know if these people are reliable. That a bowl act, I've seen Fabrizio quote him the other day as well. He said something and he said after a bowl lap, so I don't know. But from what it's looking like, all these reports, they're all saying with Arsenal favouring Sesko. If it's up to me, Arsenal want Sesko. It's just mad. Like the Sesko talk is going bananas right now. And then he's followed them on Instagram. It's just crazy. I think people were desperate for good news after the disappointing season last season. And Mbeumo knew will give people hope. Yeah, Martin, I agree with you still. But with Mbeumo and Cunha, remember, we've got leverage now to even go to any striker and say, bro, look what we've got for you. Look at the stats. Do you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, let me get you the stats of Mbeumo and Cunha. Like, we can go to any striker and say, yo, this is what we've just bought this. I know we finished bad last season, but we're doing up a project. These are the 2 players that we've just bought, and this is what we're trying to do this season. And then it's up to you now if you want to turn around. So we can go to any striker now and have a little leeway. Do you know what I'm saying? But without them, we're going up to strikers. They might look at us and be like, bro, I'm not going to go there. You ain't got no Champions League, you got no Europe. There's nothing going on over there. But now with these 2 players, you can get anyone in. So you got to big them up, man. What this new regime is doing is a bit different, man. We're not used to this. You know what I'm saying? Prem proven. The last players we bought from the Prem were Mason Mount, Harry Maguire, and is it Wan-Bissaka? Harry Maguire, Mason Mount, and I think Wan-Bissaka, the last 3 players we bought in the Prem. And look how long Wan-Bissaka and Maguire was here for. They were here for Ollie. Ollie bought them, I swear. Come on, man. For you that don't know what is going on with Mbuemo and Cunha, this is what's going on. Mbuemo's got 20 goals and our attack last season got 21. One player. One player in Mbuemo got 20 goals. Oh, God, it's going to be long, man. Long day. Old Trafford's going to get long. What about first Ruben signing Diego Leon? He's a little youth. He's just come. He's young. I think we're going to bed him in. He can't talk English yet. You know what I mean? He's come. He's under 18s. I think he's going to come on pre-season. This is what we're trying to do. Get everybody, big squad, pre-season. Everybody come. As soon as you come, he's going to test everyone out, see what they can do. If he shines in pre-season, we might keep him. Who knows? But I think they'll just stay with the under 18s, get used to the league, and then, do you know what I mean? We'll leave it like that type of thing. Or we'll send him out on loan or something. But I don't think they're going to put him straight in. I don't think that's going to happen. Sure. I don't think Man United will play poor before. Again, with recent developments, they're going to be better than before. Yeah. We can't be as poor, man. It's not going to happen. We can't be as poor as we was last season. That was a anomaly. Like, that just happened. Like, that was mad. But obviously, look, Ruben is going to have pre-season this season. So he can proper bed all these ideas in. It has to happen for him. It has to. Like, that's the benefit of that. When we came in halfway through the season, we had 1 game a week. It was madness, etc. So we couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't really judge him like that, innit? Because it was bad. I'm sure they didn't expect it to be that bad, though. 15th and that. But come on, man. He didn't get no pre-season. You got to remember as well, we play with 3 at the back now. We were playing with 4 before. You're changing the whole system. People are talking about David Moyes and all of this, comparing him to them. David Moyes came in to Everton, a counter-attack team with 4 at the back, and he's just coming to play 4 at the back. All you got to do is change the idea. It's a bit different. So I think they're going to give him a benefit of doubt, man. Benefit of even the Wolves manager. Wolves manager got sacked, Gary O'Neill. They're playing 3 at the back. They've gone and got someone that plays that same system, 3 at the back. Just come here, change the idea, change the mindset. They start playing a bit better. He's changing the whole system. We've gone from 4 at the back to 3. There's this new way to play, wing backs. It's all mad. So there's no excuse. We should have never finished 15th, 100%. But now I don't want to hear nothing. You're going to have pre-season with all these players. You've got all the time in the world. It's not we got Europa on Thursday and then Sunday we got Prem. No, you've got nothing. Bed all your ideas in. And now we've got our signings in from early as well. Even better. But we need to start getting rid of these guys. The freedom fighter's got to go. He's got to get freedom somewhere else. Hoyland, he's got a cut. Anthony, he's on his way out. And Rashi, twerking for Barcelona. Been twerking forever. He just needs to go. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of them. Get some new players. No excuse. I think we're gonna do good, man. We have to. He can rotate with Kobe in midfield. Yeah, it's true. 100%. Yeah, Kobe can play in midfield and the 10 as well. Remember, so Kobe can move around. Alex Crook, Brian Mbuemo expected to undergo his medical tests, along with his contract signing this next week. Final documents also expected to be exchanged. Man United planning for Brian to fly to Manchester from his holiday with now only final formalities of the deal left. It's done, bro. Sally talks. Just in. It's done, brother. Trust me, I hope Jim Ratcliffe can buy more shares of the Glazer family. I think he will eventually, you know. I think eventually he will. I think he will buy it eventually still. What do you not think about Sir Jim, though? What's your thoughts on him, Martin? That's great. What's that, a bomb or something? Is that a bomb? I'm looking forward to seeing Lacey in action. That lad is the only Scouse in his family who supports United. I know he's a Scouser, innit? I saw him against the Hong Kong. He looked all right. I've heard a bit of gas about him, but I don't watch the under 18s and all that. But they always talk about him. Shea Lacey's the next one up. Shea Lacey, So we're going to see in it. Pre-season, remember, the whole team's there. We're playing Bournemouth, I think Everton. It's going to be exciting because we're going to have our new players, and it's the first time we're going to see them and see the system in act. And this is why I think we need a new midfielder, because Casemiro, you got to remember, Amrim kind of like clocked halfway through and said, let me check this one here. For you lot thinking what I'm talking about, Gamer just bust me on something. Let me see what he's saying. Alfredo, yeah? United are ready to offer 40 million for Kaneshi. Is it? Kaneshi's meant to be a good keeper, you know. Kaneshi's meant to be a good keeper. I don't know nothing about him, but the Atlanta fans were going mad in the comments last time, saying, nah, that's too, we need more money and we can't lose him already. So 40 million euros, that's like 32. He's young as well. But why would we offer that if Onana isn't going? So Onana must be going. There must be something going on that we don't know. But yeah, Kaneshi, I don't really know much about him as well. Safe. Love for that gamer. Gamer's too clued up. He knows all the right ones. See, Alfredo, he is 30. This is what I'm saying. Gamer knows. He's on what I'm on. He knows all the right journalists. Trust me. I don't know. He needs time. The Glazers are giving Ineos bad press, mate. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's what I'm saying. That's probably the Glazers that's cutting all these people. But Ineos have come in. So it's making it look like it's probably them. Who knows? But all I can say good about Ineos is the way they do their transfers. We've changed our whole strategy. You got to give them credit where it's due. I don't rate the cutting people's tickets and people have been coming here for 15 years and you're charging them double the price and kids. That's mad. But that might be the Glazers. This is what I'm saying. And they're just hiding behind them. You might be right still, Martin. But their transfers, the way they've been doing it, they're not overpaying as well anymore or none of that. 30. Trust me. What about Toby Collier? I think he's going to go on loan, you know. I think he's going to go on loan. I've seen a few reports about him going on loan. Let me summarize this, man. For those that's missed it, man, that's missed what's going on, and summarize, and I'll ask a few more of the comments and that. Gyokeres is the big one, yeah? Gyokeres is the big one, man. It's just coming out. There's too much reports. There's no smoke or fight without fire. That's what I always say. There's too much reports talking about Gyokeres to Man United. And obviously, we all know he prefers Arsenal. I'm not sitting there saying he's definitely coming to us now. No, we know he's got a decision to make, and we're going to see what happens. But this has come out today. Gyokeres reopens the door to Amorim with Arsenal favouring Sesko. Yeah? And this is from a Bolap who is, they're all right for Portuguese news. Talking Sporting, I said that. So that's Sporting fans, their page. So Gyokeres, he's opened the door to Amorim. Arsenal's favouring Sesko. Yesterday, Gyokeres has told Man United that he wants to join them. I don't know how true that is. I don't know who Team Talk are, but that's what we've seen. And then Samuel Lockhurst was a Man United journalist, and he's basically said Victor Gyokeres and Ekitike are the two front men. We already know that Ekitike were linked with him. We already know that we're linked with Gyokeres. Both of them, it's been confirmed that we've made contact with, from Fabrizio's, all of them. Yeah? But like I said to you, the main thing about this thing is look at with Arsenal favouring Sesko. That's the main thing about this page here. I want you lot to pay attention to. And I'll go to the next page where Fabrizio basically just says he never rejected Manchester United. He said that this morning. He never rejected Manchester United, but he told Manchester United that his priority would be Arsenal. So let's follow that situation. Why is he coming out this morning, today, telling us that he never rejected Manchester United? Why are you reminding us today? And then they've got this happening yesterday, and then it's just gone mad. I don't know. But Sammy Motbell, and this is on AFC stuff, which is the Arsenal fans page. It's their aggregate page, not Man United. This is Arsenal fans. So it's letting them know good things about Arsenal fans. Sammy Motbell, who is reliable, has said everything according to plan. If everything goes to plan, Arsenal and Arsenal get the striker that they want, it will be Benjamin Sesko. And if you was to take a vote from the people that matter inside Arsenal, there will be a more universal backing for a move for Benjamin Sesko. And that is from Sammy Motbell. And then you got Izan Khan, another geezer on AFC stuff. Yeah, Arteta wants a striker before pre-season. Singapore and Hong Kong, they're going on the 19th of July. And if you read that last line, but it's understood that the priority is Sesko. So Sesko is a priority from 3 different journalists, or whatever you want to call it. Abolap said it, Izan Khan, and Sammy Motbell, who Sammy Motbell is reliable, 100%. He said he thinks it's going to be Sesko. So obviously that Sesko talk only helps us with Gyokeres. I think Gyokeres is our only striker target left. If we can't get him, I think we'll probably get a loan. I don't think we'll buy anyone. Unless we go mad for Gyokeres and Osimhen or something. We do something crazy, start paying him a mad wage. I can't see us going for a striker. Ekitike, he looks set on to go Liverpool. I think that's who Liverpool go for. If they can't go for Isaac, they'll go for Ekitike. So that's Gyokeres. That's the situation with Gyokeres. Apparently they favour Sesko and he's opened the door back to us. Fabrizio's woke up this morning for some weird reason and just said he never rejected Man United. He told Man United his priority will be Arsenal, but he ain't rejected them. So that's Gyokeres done. Mbuemo has, it was agreed yesterday. Sully already told us. Sully's 2 certified. And then Ben Jacobs, the same guy that broke the whole bid and told us all that we've made a bid, came out and basically said today at 9 o'clock, Mbuemo's Man United medical is expected to take place next week. So the medical is booked. But we haven't got a Here We Go or David Ornstein, so a lot of people are still nervous. But I'm just showing you, lot. Why are we having a medical if the thing ain't done? Sully said it's done, but obviously the add-ons need to get ironed out. Add-ons are minor. So I feel like when the add-ons are fully agreed, that's when you'll probably get the here we goes, etc. But for now, it's the main fee is, yeah, we can agree with that fee, it's done. And yeah, the medicals next week, so something's got to be done. So yeah, that's the situation with Mbuemo. Then we got the freedom fighter that's trying to freeze wage. He's not trying to freeze wage, I should be saying. Juventus were very close today, looked like. I woke up today, all I was seeing was Juventus. Look at that, Juventus. Jadon Sancho is very close to Juventus. 25 million has been confirmed. Man United won it. Juventus are close. These are all 4 journalists that are not connected, by the way. If you look at all the names on them in the blue, that's all the journalists' names. One, the Italian guy from Sky Sports, he says Napoli have now given up. The other geezer says Juventus are about to meet Jadon Sancho's agents. Marit 92, Juventus are close to signing Sancho. And then Marco came out and said Juventus are close to signing Sancho. And I was excited. I thought, yeah, we're finally getting freedom. He's finally getting freedom. It's over. And then Fabrizio came out and said, yo, Juventus and Napoli cannot reach an agreement on Sancho's wage. Both clubs have no problem paying the 25 million to Man United, but the wages are a problem. This geezer doesn't want to drop his wage. So I don't know what's going to happen with him. United want a full sell because his contract runs out next year. How can we loan him and then he walks out for free? This time next year, he will walk out for free. And that's better for him because he will go and get a big signing on bonus. So, yeah. So, basically, both clubs are interested, but they want to basically share the loan with us. So, they want to do a loan and share the salary. That's the situation with the freedom fight. He doesn't want to get no freedom at the moment because he don't want to free up his wage. So, we're kind of stuck with him. Goalkeepers. We've been linked with, what's this geezer called again? Diego Costa. We've been linked to him a few times. But Diego Costa is fully rated at Man United. Anil Candola, he works for TalkSport. He's come out basically and said Man United's priorities after Cunha and Mbuemo is a striker that we all know about already, that we're going for a striker. And then Porto won 50 million guaranteed plus add-ons for Diego Costa. Ruben likes him. They're both Portuguese and had talks with the player in January. We can't move on Onana at the moment. No one wants him. I don't think we're going to go up to him and tell him we want you to go. So, where's this? Oh, yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, so that's the situation with Onana. I feel like we ain't told him we want him to go because no one wants him. So there's a lot of reports coming out saying we want to keep Onana, we want to keep Onana. That's the reason why. Because no one ain't gone up to him and told him we want him to leave it. He's got a big personality. He's big in the dressing room. You don't want to upset someone like that, and then he starts moving mad in the dressing room. So we're just keeping him calm. But if a bid comes in, I think we're going to let him know, yo, there's a 40 million bid or whatever. I doubt it'll be 40 million, but whatever. 25 million's come in. We want you to leave. And then we got this keeper from Botafogo. I think it's in the Brazilian league. I might be wrong. I'm not sure. He's 29. He's 5.8 million. I think he's a replacement for Bayern. If Bayern goes, he will get him. And this geezer's called John Victor. I've never seen him. I can't tell you nothing about him, but he's 5.8 million. I could sit here and say, yeah, it's only 5.8 million, but mate, Bayern cost about 3 point something or 4 million. And look at him. He's trash. So I don't know. But he's at the Club World Cup. I ain't seen him or nothing. And then the last article, remember, we've been linked with Emi Martinez so heavy. Like, he's been flooding front pages for the last 2 weeks or something. And this is just basically showing that Andre Onana has had fewer errors than Emi Martinez in the Premier League last season. Martinez has had 6 that led to shots. Onana has had 4. And Onana prevented more goals and had more clean sheets than him. But what I'm trying to say is, all I'm going to do is focus on the errors. What I'm trying to say is, when you play for Man United, everything you do just is out there in the world. Everyone talks about it for weeks. So Onana makes a mistake. We're going to hear about it for about a whole week. Emi Martinez can make a mistake. We might not even know about it. You might miss match of the day one day. You don't even see it, whatever. It's not online. No one ain't really talking. But when you play for United, it's everywhere. So look at Cunha. Cunha signs for United. They're bringing up walking stats. Oh, he's walked the most in the Premier League. Like, everything's going to go crazy. And Mbuemo, everyone loves him now. The moment it's officially signed, we might start hearing something crazy. Like, so, yeah, that's the situation with the goalkeepers. Then we had some news about the midfielders. Zara Emery apparently were linked with him. He's got a high price. But I don't think this is true. I don't know. I can't see us going for him. I think we're going to go for more of a robust midfielder, someone that is like intensified. That's why we're linked with Edison. So I would like Onana from Aston Villa, to be honest. Jashari, it was confirmed that we're in for this Jashari kid, but AC Milan's in the league. They've already put in a bid. They got rejected, and they can give him a starting spot right now. They've sold Reinders to Man City. We can't give him a starting spot. Matt's fact, we can't even buy him right now. Yeah, because we've got to sell. And when we sell, we want a striker first. This is the list of everyone we want after Cunha and Mbuemo, which is a striker, wing back, midfielder, and goalkeeper. I don't know if that's the list of the way we want it, like in order on that list. But for me, it'll be striker and goalkeeper. Striker first, get some goals, change on honor, and then midfielder, and then wing back. But yeah, that's the situation with that. And then this was just Mbuemo stats showing us that he scored 20 goals last season. Our whole attack scored 21. So this is the kind of player we're getting. This is just one player. Cunha added to that. That's another 15 goals. And whatever striker we get, I'm sure they're going to be prime. So, yeah, man. Anything is better than the Glazers. Mark Goldbridge thinks that they're here for another 20 years. That's a long nightmare. Mark Goldbridge chats shit. He just puts out bare madness and bare negativity. He's on a different thing, man. I don't really rate Mark Goldbridge. I'll be real with you. I think he just talks a lot of nonsense. Toby can be loaned out, in my opinion. The best place for him to develop is Championship or even Italian League. Yeah. See, Collier, he's got a lot of energy, but it's not a lot. You get it? He ain't got a lot more to him. That's the only thing. But he's got energy. So you bring him on when you need to have energy. Like, remember, Arsenal, when we had 10 man for about an hour. So you bring him on and he'll run around. But what else is to him? So I think he needs to get loaned a bit somewhere like an Ipswich, whatever, Championship, do your thing and then come back up. Hopefully you got more to your game. Like Wharton. Look at Wharton. Cold. Change needs to be made for the future. I hope it benefits us. 100%, Martin. 100%. Glazers, they'll never leave. They're making too much money. United makes too much money. Even if we all sat there and had a convo and said, no one go inside the stadium, we're protesting, there'll probably still be over 1 million people that will be willing to go in there. It doesn't matter. It's too big. Yeah, some of the goalkeepers should be given a chance to prove themselves. Yeah, 100%. But our ones are shit. Bayern Diaz, Pony, Onana shit. This is why one of them at least has to go. And we've got Tom Heaton. He's okay, but he's a bit pony as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everyone's just pony. A good Premiership defender. Yeah, I want Branthwaite. That's who I want. I want Branthwaite because he's got height as well. But I don't think we'll go from this season. I think next season we'll go from. Need a complete striker. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's what they're going for. That's why they want Gyokeres. That's why they've gone for these two. Look at their stats. They're not going for no... Remember how they started? Ineos. They came here talking about, we're going to get little gems and Brighton. We love Brighton, scouting and all of that. So they're getting gems. But then at the same time, now they've said, yo, after that season, we need Premier League proven. We need people that are banging right now. We can't be doing this thing no more. So respect them. Man United, yeah, this is what I just... Gamer just sent me this. Love for that, bro. Appreciate it. Man United want to find a new club for Andre Onana and have 40 million ready to sign Atlanta goalkeeper Kaneshi. Contacts took place with Atlanta today who are asking for more. So this is what I'm saying. Is there something going on with Onana? Because we have to push Onana first. So we can't put that out there unless there's something in the works. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens and how this one develops. Alfredo 30. He's reliable. Love for that, Abdullah. Appreciate it, bro. I was going to pull it up here, but yeah, you beat me to it. Love. Big up this channel. Big up yourself, bro. Onana should be loaned to some teams to give chance to other keepers to prove themselves. But this is what I'm saying. We ain't even got the money. If we loan Onana and still pays wages, where's the money to get another keeper to prove themselves? Bayern there is rubbish. Who's going to prove themselves? We need another keeper. Wow, bro. We're getting 4 more players. Oh, you're talking about the list. Okay. That's the list of what we expect that they want to do. We've obviously got to sell first. So if we sell, remember, we're selling about 4 players: Garnacho, Anthony, Sancho, Rashford. Them 4 are solidified up for sale. Everyone knows that. Like, they're on the shopping board. Garnacho, Anthony, Sancho, Rashford. So if you sell them 4, you can replace them 4. But if we only sell 2, for example, we can only buy 2 players. You get it? And we need to sell now to even get the striker. Maybe we're trying to, even with Gyokeres, it might be a thing where we need to do a verbal agreement where we'll buy you, but let's just sell 2 players first and come back for you. That's insane news. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's what it's been said, and that's from Hurst Class. He's reliable as well for Man United News. He just said this is what we're looking at. I don't know if it's in that order. I know striker's definitely top, but yeah. So that's the situation. Osimhen, 100%. What we need, 100%. But he's just, wages is too much, and he's turning down Saudi. I don't know, bruv. I don't know if I can help. Please, how sure are you? With what? With what? How sure am I with what? Because I ain't said nothing where I've said 100%. Apart from we've already signed Mbuemo, more or less. Talent Enzo will be loaned out for 1 season. Next club is Lucerne. They finished 5th and play Conference League. You should gain. Oh, that's dope. And that's you. And let me show you something. You see this guy here, Talent Enzo Kana Biek, yeah, who will be loaned out for 1 season. Guess who broke that news? That we've signed that little youth. Sully. This is what I'm trying to say to you about this Sully guy. He broke the news. We've signed the geezer, Enzo Kana Biek, and just left the room. Just broke the news and walked out. Sully is 230. This is what I'm saying to you. Develop at best. Scores. Michelle, certified. CM, certified. My man, 30. That's Michelle. That's his name, Michelle. Is strong and fit. Strong and fit? What's that mean? Fit. Oh, fit. Yeah. My man, certified. My man, certified. But yeah, that you, Sully broke the news. Sully's the one that broke the news when it came to the shoot. This is what I'm saying about Sully. He breaks the news and just cuts. All now, man, I ain't heard nothing about the shoot with Fabrizio's and all of that. This is what I'm trying to say to you lot. Sometimes Fabrizio just taps in. He's at the back post waiting. He's waiting for other journalists to do it, and then he will just make his call at the end of the night. Oh, so it is true. No problem. Here we go. He taps in. He doesn't get all the news straight away. It's not always him. We're going to be cooking, bro, when we sell these players. I heard Sancho going to Juventus, right? Nah, I backed out of that still. That's not happening no more. Juventus and Napoli cannot reach an agreement with Sancho's wages. He's not trying to free up the wages. The freedom fighter is not freeing up the wages, bro. So I don't know what we're going to do with him. Hopefully tomorrow we hear some news. But yeah. Mbuemo deal. That's the Mbeumo deal there. He's having a medical next week. Fabrizio equals Haaland. Back post, tap in. No, don't listen. Let me not pull it out there like I'm hating on him. Fabrizio does a good job. I rate him, innit? But a lot of people only rely on Fabrizio. That's my problem. And when I tell people that there's other journalists, and obviously I'm in this now, where I get all the news, etc. So I see it, innit? So I will see a lot of journalists will come and say something, and then I'll be like, is that true? I'll sit down for like 3 hours. Like, I wouldn't even know if it's true or not. I might even forget about it. And then Fabrizio will come and say it. Do you get it? Sometimes you'll at the person, sometimes you won't. So that's why I say, and I've seen it a few times now. So I'm like, wait a minute. A lot of times he's not even getting the drop. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just the last person to it. And then he will say, here we go. And he will get the most views. He's got the most followers. So it's like he broke it, but he didn't. So that's what I say. He's a tap-in. He taps in a lot. But of course, Fabrizio's a GOAT. Like, he's top. When it comes to all of them, him, David Ornstein, of course. But there's a lot of times, like, look at Sully. He tells us it's done. And they might not catch on for 3-4 days. And then I'll be like, here we go. But he's already told us it's done. And when he speaks, you know the thing. Gamer, you know. He listens. But yeah, man, that's it, man. I'm going to wrap up, man. Love to everyone that's been in the chat. Love to everyone that came inside. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I do this every day for you lot, man. And Mbuemo's done, man. Medical next week. Let's sell some players and get a striker. Hopefully, we got some more news about Gyokeres tomorrow as well. And yeah, man, it's all true, etc. But love to everyone inside. Appreciate all of you lot, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. Love.
Got some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm